Yes, and it's a new podcast again. And today I'm up in the woods. I have a very good friend of me here. I met her when she was 16 years old. And now she is 29, almost 30 years old. So it's 15 years almost since we met the first time. And I think I should let you introduce yourself.
My name is Emma,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a cyclist studying sport science, living alone in Nittedal. Yeah.
But you're also a blogger?
A little bit.
A little bit. What do you study?
Sport science.
Sport science.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is that about?
I'm studying the relationship between a coach and the athlete.
That's an interesting topic.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we met, I met you. I remember it very well. So I met you at the we call it the Sparkjøp. Called the clothes store when we buy grocery. And you were together with your father.
Yes.
And you were 16 years old. No, 15. 16. 16 years old. And you were very, very tired. And you were, at that time, you were, I would say, a professional bicyclist. Or about to be a professional bicyclist. And we started to talk about your training, me, you, and your dad. And after a while, we decided that I should be your coach, and I tried to figure out what was not wrong with you, but I tried to figure out how I could get you into a surplus of energy, so you actually could use your power to do your biking. And I think we used 5-6 weeks, and you became a Norwegian champion in what do you call it?
In time trial.
Time trial.
And at that time, I was. I remember I had the appointment to a sport coach. The day after we met, and I cancelled that appointment and went with you on a bike the day after.
And the interesting thing about this story is that that was the beginning when I started to work with these 9 different types and the natural energy that we have in our bodies. And I could understand your energy, and I also understood that you needed to rest. You needed to rest like an interval. You needed to rest, then you needed to train, then you needed to rest, and then you needed to have some fun.
Yes.
And nobody had been thinking about it before, that you actually need to have a connection with people and go out in a coffee shop or do something else, so you could forget the whole training concentration that you had. And after 5-6 weeks, you became a Norwegian champion. So I also and
everyone was very surprised about.
Everybody was very surprised, but you were packed of training. You were like a power ball, full of training. But you needed to rest, and you needed to have some fun, and you needed to enjoy what you were doing. I also understood, because your natural energy is 2. And I also understood that you needed to have eye contact and connection through your time trial. So me and your mother Liv and your father Trond were standing out in the course, and we were looking, and we needed to get eye contact with you, and so you could concentrate and see us into in your eyes, and that I don't know what happened with you, but you were able to forget all the stress that you usually had when you were competing, because you were very stressed. And we were able to take that stress away because we nourished your energy. Also, your biking position on the bike
was not good.
No, it was not good. Can you say? We're just looking at each other in our eyes because it's so nice. We are both using eye contact a lot, so we're just looking at each other. Yeah. So you can say something about it.
In a time trial, it's very important to be aerodynamic, and you have to sit in a special position. And I was sitting very up with the chest and body, and you have to go down. Yeah. So before I met you, I sat very down.
Very down with your upper body. Yeah. Yes. It was too low.
Yes, but very aero. Yeah. Aero. Yeah. And then we took the position up.
Yeah, the position of the what do you call it? The styre. The handles where you hold your hands. You were putting that up.
Yes. So the position was not good if you see it like aero, but for me it was good to be up with
because your energy, your energy too has your movement. Your energy comes from the solar plexus area, and if you didn't put that more up when you were biking, you couldn't breathe properly. It was not good for you. And when we raised you up a little bit, you were more explosive and you had a better body position on your bike. Yeah.
And still, I'm sitting very up with the...
So that's very helpful.
Yes.
It's very helpful. Yeah.
Everyone is saying to me that I have to go more down with the upper body.
But, okay, so there was a short introduction about Emma. Emma is a biker, competing a lot. Now she is going to do... are you professional? Or
not professional, but semi-professional.
Semi-professional, but you were professional. You were living in Italy.
Yes.
Yeah, how was that?
It was a very special year because I was only 20 years old, and I was used to live with my family, have people around me all the time, friends. Everything was very safe. And then I got a phone from a Norwegian man, and he was asking me if I want to go to Italy, and I said no at the first time. And then my dad was pushing me a little bit, and this is your chance, you have to go. So I went down to Italy, Lucca, with my mom. She was with me the first week, and then she was leaving, and I was all alone. Everyone was talking Italian, and everything was new. And the first 1 or 2 months I was very lonely and went through
a lot of emotions.
Yes. Sitting in the room every...
Were you crying?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm not a
person who used to cry.
No.
Yeah.
So, but then I went through this period.
Yeah, period.
A period, yes. And was learning Italian. I went out every day, talking to new people, eating with the new people, and it was good, but everything was very strict. You had
strict.
to,
There was a strict structure on
Yes,
the training
very,
programs.
yeah.
And,
And I got sick when I was there because the first thing the new coach was telling me was that I was too fat.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I had to go down.
How was that? What kind of impact does it have when a coach tells you that you're too fat?
I think when you are a girl, 20 years old, living alone in Italy, it's and you don't have other person around you who can tell you this is not true. So I did it. I went down 5 kilos.
And 5 kilos is a lot when you weigh,
Yes.
when with your weight, because you're a small girl and you don't have fat on your body at all.
Yeah.
I never have had.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not so much.
But I'm very
A lot of muscles.
Yes, a lot of muscles. Yes.
You're small, but you have a lot of muscles. Yeah. Compact.
Yeah. But I met a boy in Italy. So he was a good person for me and a good person.
What do you mean with boyfriend?
Yeah, boyfriend.
Was
so
he
I think
biker?
that's a very a thing about me. When I'm alone, I can't be alone for too long because then I get crazy in my head. So instead, I find persons I can be with. Yes.
Yeah, that's as we know, that's part of being a two natural energy too, is that you don't want to be alone. You want to have company.
Yeah.
You want to have friends.
Yes.
And you need people you can trust. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very important for you.
Yeah.
And you need to play. I understood that when I met you when you were 16 years old, that you really need to have some fun. If it's too structured, too
I
much
go
discipline.
bananas.
Yeah, you go bananas.
Partying,
yeah.
It's
like you do the opposite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Utagerende oppførsel.
Ja, utagerende oppførsel. So it was a long and good introduction of Emma. Now you are 29 years old, and I met you in the woods on your own again. And you had been skiing for hours when I met you, and you still want to do a couple of hours with me. And you are alone and you train a lot. And so my question is, what is consciousness for you? Because you're so changed from the girl I met 15 years ago. So can you say something about how you look at life?
The training for me now is not a thing I have to do. It's more like when I get out, especially on the easy trainings. Hva skal jeg si?
Ta det på norsk og oversett det.
Jeg skal gjøre det?
Jeg bare si det på norsk.
Okay. Nei, det jo det at det jo ikke en må-ting, det en vil-ting.
It's not something you have to do, it's something you want to do.
Yes, yeah. And very many people is asking me, why do you have to go out and train? You are being manic.
Yeah, manic, yeah. Manic, yeah.
Manic, yes. But for me, it's not like that. I just have to go out, be in the woods, take it in, look at the beautiful sun, nature, people, everything.
But if we leave the training for a while now, we understand you train a lot and you spend a lot of time in nature. You were very changed from the first time I saw you. You were a little young girl, and that's normal also to be a little bit confused in that age, which you're not now and in your age now. But if you leave the training, what is important for you in your life?
It's important to be free. and to be me. And
what is me? Who are you?
I'm a happy person, and I like to be with other people.
Yeah.
And help other people.
You want to help other people?
Yes.
Oh.
And I like to, when I'm at work, it's for me it's very it's a very good feeling when I can get the other person out.
Engaged.
Yes.
So you like to engage with people so they can
do something.
Or be themselves,
yes.
Or is it
be themselves or just get out of the box, enjoy, have fun, pushing limits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So how do you do that?
I'm super excited.
You're super excited?
Yes.
Yeah, you always are super excited.
And I'm trying to have a little bit of humor.
Yeah.
And I like to push people out of the box, because then it's something will happen.
Yeah. How do you push them out of the box?
With just being me.
Yeah, with just being you.
Yes, being.
If you met me for the first time, how will you push me out of the box? How do you do that? She's looking at me in my eyes.
I'm thinking.
What do you see when you see me?
I see.
You look in my eyes, and what do you see?
Then I see your eyes. Yeah. I can we connect.
You connect with my eyes,
yes.
Yeah.
And then it's easier to do something with you.
Okay, so it's easier to be with me when I look in your eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if I meet a person who is looking down,
I
have to be more carefully about what I'm doing.
Okay.
Interesting. And then we can get a relationship or do something.
So you are more aware if they don't look at you.
Yes.
Do you adapt yourself to the situation, or do you, because you do something with your arms, it's like you're finding the way, or
yes,
yeah,
maybe.
Mm-hmm. So if you look at yourself, if you explain for me what you see when you see yourself, what do you see? What kind of person do you see?
With me or you?
No, with you.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
So you don't know what you see?
I see easy person.
Okay.
I think many people can think about me that I am an easygoing person, living the life. Everything is coming to me, but it's for me it's not like that, because I'm trying with everything I do. I'm trying hard to do it.
Okay.
But I think because I'm so engaged with things. Yeah. It's easier to reach goals.
Mm-hmm. With others or alone?
Both.
Both. So, what is the difference between me and you? I have been your coach. I'm not the same energy as you.
Yeah, I think you are more focused. So for me, with you, you get me very focused and on.
Get you more focused on what you should do.
Yes.
And your mother, we know that Liv, she has been in this training for years, and she has a natural energy 6. And what kind of impact does she have on you?
She is very dominant, hva er det på engelsk?
Dominant.
Dominant, yes.
Controlling.
Controlling. So,
oh, really?
Yes. So she is guiding me with words.
With words?
Or with no words.
Okay.
Sometimes she's very hard on me, and I need it.
Okay.
And sometimes she is just guiding me with not saying anything.
By not saying anything.
Yes. But sometimes it's, for me, it's I can get very tired of mom being controlling.
Okay.
So if I'm not calling her one day and telling her what I'm doing, she will call me the day after tomorrow, the day after. Yeah. And
your English is amazing. Don't think about it.
I know.
Yeah, don't think about it.
And then she's very low with the
low energy.
Low energy, because she's not knowing what I'm been up to.
Oh, so she needs to know.
Yes.
Do you think it's a mother thing, or do you think it's related to her energy?
I don't know. But I think for me, it's good to have my mom, because I can go out. I was like, on your things med dumt da.
You can do things that you shouldn't do.
Yes.
So it's important for you as a 2 or as Emma to have a mother who can help you, to guide you.
Yes.
It's amazing. So she's a 6, and then you have a brother. And he's a 7, yes. Oscar, who is the coolest guy in the world.
And the boss.
And the boss. Is he? Huh. So what kind of impact does he have on you?
He's more... we have a very close relationship. For me, my brother is my little baby.
Oh, really? But he's twice as big as you.
So my love for him is very big and very special.
Oh.
Because when he was born, I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
And I did everything with him.
Yeah.
And then he grew up. And I have been out doing everything, and not been as good to
as close as him,
yes,
as you want to be.
Yeah. But now it's better. But he
was sick, very, very sick for a period of time.
Yes.
How old was he then?
12.
Oh, and he got cancer.
Yes.
Wow. How was that for you?
It was tough, very tough. But
and your mother too have had cancer, but they're both healed and okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of impact does it have on you to have that in your family?
I think it's been a strength.
Yeah. So you got stronger already.
Yes. And we are more close and more grateful for have each other, live the life, show love, be together.
And then you have a sister. What kind of impact does she have on you? She's not into this kind of energy thing, and that's okay. I mean, but she's still your sister.
Yeah.
and very cool. I mean,
we are living very different lives at the moment. She's married, living in Oslo, and have more structure
around herself. Yeah,
and
structure life.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we are close, good friends, and I can talk with Ingrid about everything. And I'm supporting her, and she's supporting me. Yeah.
And then you have an amazing dad.
Yes.
He's just unbelievable. And I can say it because I know your whole family, and we were biking together. And sometimes I feel sorry for him because he should have been a professional biker. He's probably the most talented, physical and mental, how can I say, strongest person I ever met in my life. And he must have a huge impact on you.
Yes, very.
Very.
Yeah.
Can you explain it? And his natural energy is one. He's a unbelievable person. He's a Lance Armstrong without drugs.
And he is very perfectionist.
Perfectionist, yes.
And I'm more having fun. I have to have fun.
What have he learned you? Or teaching you?
To be structured and very
clear about what you're doing.
Yeah. But when I was younger, I didn't always bike or train or compete for myself. I did it more because I felt I had to, and my dad was very on fire with this cycling.
Yeah.
But now, after I got sick and then
healed again.
Yes, then I was taking the choice by myself, and after that I'm doing it for myself. But I also want to, in a way, do it for my mom and dad because they are always supporting me, and they believe very highly in me. Yes.
Highly in you. Yeah. So I met you, Emma, when you were 16 years old. I have been in connection with you all this year. We always talk, but you're so changed. It's like you're transformed.
In which way?
That's what we're going to figure out.
Okay.
But we're going to do it after we have a short break, because now we've been talking for almost half an hour. Yeah. Okay, so we will soon be back. Okay, so we are back again. We had a short break, and the last thing we were talking about is, I don't want to say it's the most important thing, but I feel it's really important for the people who is listening to this to go into this part of my curiosity around you, because I experience you as a very, very different person now than you were. And especially the last 4 or 5 years. I understand that you have changed a lot since you were a young girl, but especially the last 4 or 5 years, you're very, very changed. And I'm curious about if you could explain why you have changed so much.
The first thing is, I think I have accepted that I am who I am, and I'm more free.
When you say accept who you are, who are you?
I am a person who is a little bit up and down, and I can be very impulsive.
Yes.
And I can be very. I can have a tendency to say yes to everyone, and make a mess for myself.
Oh.
And then I get out of control in a way. But now I'm more. I know that this is a part of me, and and not a positive part. So then I have to do something with the
that behavior.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm more free now.
So that's the second point.
Yes. And that's, I think it's very important to me to be free.
What is freedom?
It's to not be controlled or you have to be like that, or you have to do like that, or
No.
Yeah.
So you do what you want to do, and
yes, but I'm still taking care of important relationships, and it's not only me. It's with people who are important to me.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest change with you.
Yeah,
that's the spot on here, because before, this is just my view of this. I see many natural energy too. It's all about them, and I think that's the big change here in you. It's not only about you anymore. It's about the world around you too. But you're still you. You not lose yourself in the world around you. So you're still you, but it's not all about you. So you're a part of everything.
Yeah.
So it's a very dynamic way of being, and I see you as a very dynamic person now. Very good.
Yes.
You said something about you don't want to be controlled. What does it mean? What is control for you?
If someone saying that you have to be like that, you have to do like that. If I have to call every time I'm doing something.
Call who?
A boyfriend, family,
boyfriend, yeah,
or something like that.
So you get stuck in a way,
yes,
in that they want to know what you're doing
at every moment of the day.
Oh.
Or for example, at school, I have this my own schedule for how to do it. I'm never at school. I'm doing everything at home or at the library or something. And it's very important to me to do it like that, because then I can do good at school.
Oh.
So it's
so you can't be in a classroom?
No.
Okay.
No, because then I get stuck in a box.
Are you stuck or distracted?
Stuck.
Stuck.
Maybe both, but
because you can't move, or because you
can't move, can't talk, can't laugh.
Okay, so you can't be yourself, your own energy.
Yeah. So
you have to be free to be yourself.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very good, I mean. And cool. And anything else? Safer?
Yes, safer. Yes.
Because you said to me, she's whispering because she's writing it down in Norwegian. And that's totally okay.
Yes, I'm more. I feel safe.
You feel safe.
Yes, I feel safe with and very. I feel safe with my family now, because my mom is accepting me, and we are having a very dynamic and good relationship. My dad is also more. He's showing more feelings to me.
Oh, cool!
And are a little bit more. He's softer in a way. Okay. And my brother, we are also very close, and he's accepting me. Because before I felt very often my family was very hackete, hva skal vi si?
on you.
Yes. Because, now she's doing this and now she's there.
I have a different perspective on that. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. You had everybody to do that with you because you were kind of way having them in your hand, and they were following you and did everything they could to help you.
Yeah.
Because you acted in that way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it, but that's what you did. You were a little princess.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to, and for some reason you had a behavior that everybody wants to help you. And you got everybody to help you. And that's part of the big change that I see. I think it's amazing to see you alone. It's not that I want you to be alone, Emma, but I meet you in the woods on a ski track, and you're on your own. You feel good. You say to me, you told me, and I can see it. And you're not living your life based on what others want you to do. And you're not as manipulating. Now, what do you say in English? Manipulative. You manipulated people before.
Yeah.
Not consciously. It's not that you meant to do it, but your way of being was so. It's like you had everybody to help you. Even me, I was like, I did everything I could to help you, which was your energy at that time. But now it's different, and I'm amazed how much work you have done with yourself to be a super example of Emma, and also in my world, and I think it's a part of your world too, because you have been growing up with this natural energy work, to be a natural energy too, to be so alive and in the same time so sure about yourself, who you are. I think that's super cool.
Yes.
Wow. Anything else you want to say?
I don't know.
How has it been to do this podcast?
Exciting. And
exciting, fun,
and interesting.
And interesting. You were a little bit nervous about your English, but
yes,
that went well.
A little bit.
Do you know what you have been talking about the most? Mostly been talking about?
Relationships.
Relationships? Yeah.
But it's important to me.
It's very important for you. It's the main thing, and it's the main thing for
And
Jews.
I think one thing it's that's have changed now. It's that I can be home alone with myself and feel that I am connected with friends in a good way, my family in a good way, and me in a good way, and then I can be
relaxed.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much, Emma.
Thank you, Morten.
Very, very nice to share this with all the people who are listening to us all around the world. It's almost 15 different countries in the world who's listening to this podcast. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.